Good day, everyone. My name is Isabella Larikin, and with me I have the graduation. I'm here to give you a presentation on unemployment, the causes of unemployment in Thailand. So, Thailand's official unemployment rate of under 1% is a statistical illusion. In Q4 2025, the rate is to just 0.70%, the lowest since the 2014 Bank of Thailand. However, this marks the widespread underemployment and informal work, where millions lack stable contract benefits or adequate income. So basically, this is telling us that the official rate for unemployment in Thailand is 1%, and that is not true because a lot of people in the country don't actually have stable jobs. They work in the informal sector and they are underemployed. Unemployment is like when people are not working to their full potential, and you get paid more in the next side. Okay, the 1 hour employment rule. Thailand counts anyone working for just 1 hour per week as employed. The majority of workers operate informally without contracts, pensions, or stable income. This creates a misleading picture of the labor market's true health. So, as I said, it's explaining how like the people are underemployed. In Thailand, if you work for only 1 hour a day, you are considered employed. But we all know that 1 hour is not enough to give sufficient income or stability that one needs. So basically, it's like an illusion because you are underemployed. I mean, yeah, you're underemployed. You're still unemployed, but you're just working in tiny bits. The hidden unemployment crisis. The official unemployment rate marks a large underemployment problem. Historical rates have fluctuated dramatically from 0.47% in 2012 to 7.75% in 1986, revealing the volatility hidden behind the surface, beneath surface statistics. So, again, they're just like a really big underemployment problem, but then Thailand is presenting it to like the rest of the world and citizens like, oh, a lot of people are employed, but in reality they're not.
Tourism trap. Tourism plays a significant role during Thailand's official unemployment rate, yet it creates millions of seasonal and vulnerable jobs. When global crisis hits or tourism hit, workers in hotels, restaurants, and tour services face sudden job losses with no safety net. This what this is saying that when tourists come to visit Thailand, a bunch of jobs are given out because they need more people to be able to suffice for the tourists, to serve them, tell them, arrange other stuff. But when the tourists leave after the summer, jobs will be less because people are no more visiting the hotels, going to restaurants anymore. People don't need these places as much, so they'll fire some people and make them unemployed.
The education gap. Thailand produces many graduates in liberal arts and business fields, while the labor market demands engineers, IT specialists, and technicians. This mismatch leaves countless graduates either unemployed or working in a position far below their qualifications and expectations. So it practically is saying that a lot of people in Thailand, they go to school, they go to universities and colleges for these degrees that they don't even get to use because the labor market doesn't have jobs for them. So they end up without a job or they end up working in something that they did not study for. The Thai paradox. The informal sector employs over half of Thailand's workforce, effectively masking the true scale of unemployment. Workers shift to street vending, taxi driving, and other informal work, counted as employed but lacking job security benefits or stable income. So a large percentage of those people that they count as employed work on the streets. They work with, as I said, street vendors and the taxi drivers and other informal work. So they don't have pensions, they don't have job security because when you work on the streets, it's very unstable. You can lose your job tomorrow, something will happen, and all your stuff all these things you sell could like get wiped out. So there's a lot of insecurity, and when they retire, so they don't have any pension or any employment benefits.
Below unemployment system. Thailand's official unemployment rate has historically remained around 1% or less, a figure that marks significant labor underutilization. The fluid labor market allows workers to quickly shift into informal self-employment as street vendors, taxi drivers, and gig workers rather than registering as an employer. This creates a statistical illusion of full employment. It's the same thing as what Christabel said in the last slide. This when people are fired from job, they just go and start doing taxi drivers or they start doing gig workers or vendors. They're just selling goods. They don't have a stable income. Anything can happen the next day. They're never sure of what will happen in their business. Their business could rise or could drop. So this affects. So this is what marks the unemployment rate. But people with stable jobs are less and less, and the people that are with unstable jobs are more. But it doesn't seem like that because of the way Thailand has gone. Lack of social infrastructure, childcare gap. Lack of public childcare services forces many parents, especially mothers, to choose part-time or informal work, limiting their ability to participate fully in the workforce. This basically saying that when mothers need to go to work or when they need to go to work, they can't drop their children in daycare because daycare is not as trustworthy. Because daycare is not like as trustworthy or might be too expensive for them. So they might need to start a part-time work like street vending to be able to take care of their child and also do a work, also run a business. But the income is not as stable as a good full-time job. Health support. Poor access to affordable healthcare, inadequate health support system reduce workforce participation, and workers struggle to maintain consistent employment while managing health issues. Some people are born with like irregular diseases, like diseases that can kill them easily, and they have to be careful with it. And the healthcare in Thailand might not be as safe as it seems. So when people working in high-end jobs get sick easily, they won't be able to continue their job and also go to healthcare. So they obviously shift towards the irregular jobs, informal jobs, which will cost them time to just drop and go to their own healthcare needs. Social safety nets. Insufficient social support such as unemployment benefits, pension system, and worker protections have leave many trapped in precarious informal employment without stability. Effects of unemployment and underemployment in Thailand. Economic vulnerability. Despite Thailand's low official unemployment rate, workers face significant economic insecurity due to the informal employment, lacking contract benefits or job potential. So basically, this is basically saying that the people in Thailand have job insecurity. Like my coworker, like Kelly said, they work as taxi drivers, selling street vendors, gig workers. So their job security is not fair. Like they can lose their job any time of the day. When farmers, for example, during the sunny season or rainy season, their crops change either ways. So their underemployment and unemployment is more because of people that are working in the informal sector are more than people that are working in the formal sector. Debt and productivity. High household debt burdens life families amid tight purchasing power and aging population combined with skills mismatch strains overall economic productivity. So this is basically trying to say that some people, the products that they want to buy will be very expensive than the products than what they are earning in their informal sector. So for example, someone in Thailand can be earning like five just like 5 naira or something like that, and then what they want to buy in the market can be like 10. It's not right for them, and like it makes what they earn looks like a loss more than a profit. Migrant labor reliance. Thailand's informal sector depend heavily on foreign migrant workers, creating vulnerability in labor supply and raising concerns about workforce sustainability. This basically trying to say that the Thailand officials or people that are in Thailand rely mostly on outside people more than the people that are working, more than citizens of Thailand, meaning that the people in Thailand I've said before, they are working in informal sectors, doing gig work, doing things that don't benefit properly because of they are putting their productivity on other people that are not from Thailand. Solutions and recommendations. Data and economic diversification, improve labor market data to capture unemployment accurately. Diversity economic beyond tourism to reduce seasonal job volatility and create stable employment. Education and social infrastructure. Align education curricula with industry demand to reduce skill mismatch. Expand social infrastructure including childcare, service and health support systems. Regional development. Implement regional development programs to reduce geographic disparities, strengthen social safety nets to support vulnerable workers in rural areas. Thank you very much.
Very short time, any questions?
No questions. Thank you.